Today we are going to continue with our discussion of finding a percent. So let's start with our first exercise. Jose was keeping track of his baseball statistics for a season. Out of 40 at-bats, he struck out 12 times. What was the percentage of times at bat that he hit? So we'll start with highlighting what the question is looking for. We're looking for the percentage of times that he hit. If we read back into the problem, the numbers that we are given are out of 40 at-bats, and he struck out 12 times. Neither of these are the number of times that he hit. Since out of comes before 40, we know that 40 is our total. The other number given to us is the number of times he struck out. So that would be the number of times he did not hit. So what we would need to do is use our total and the number of times that he struck out to find the number of times that he hit. To do that, we take our total, 40, and subtract the number of times he struck out, and our answer will be the number of times he hits. When we go to set up our equal fractions, we would have the number of hits over our total being equal to the percent of hits over 100. Same setup as yesterday. Now we just plug in the numbers. 28 hits out of 40 total is equal to the percent hits over 100. 40 doesn't equally go into 100, so we would simplify this. We can divide both by 4, which gives us 7/10. Since 10 does go into 110 times, we can find our percent by multiplying 7 times 10 and getting 70%. Let's look at the next example. In the next one, it says, Shelley opened a bag of Skittles. In the bag, there were 60 Skittles. 24 of the Skittles were orange. What was the percentage of the Skittles that are not orange? So in this problem, we are looking for the percentage not orange. If we read back into the problem, we are given the total number of Skittles, which is 60, and we are given the number of orange Skittles, which is 24. We are looking to find not orange, so once again, we would take our total, subtract the orange, and that number that we get from that subtraction will give us the number that are not orange. When we set up our equal fractions, we want number not orange over total equaling percent not orange over 100. The number not orange is 36. The total is 60. We don't know the percent not orange over 100. We need to simplify 36 over 60. Both can be divided by 6 to get us 6 over 10. Now I could continue to simplify this down to 3/5 and use that, but since I know 10 goes into 100, I can just use it as 6 over 10. Either one will still give you the same answer. 10 times 10 gives us 100, so 6 times 10 will give us our answer of 60% not orange. Let's look at the next exercise. George had to drive a total of 125 miles to drive on his trip. So far, he has traveled 40 miles. What percentage of his trip is not complete? So once again, we'll highlight what we're looking for. the percentage not complete. If we read back into the problem, we know how many total miles that he has to drive, which is 125. And we know how many he's traveled so far, which is 40 miles. In order to find the number that are not complete, we once again would have to take our total and subtract the number of miles he has traveled so far. And we subtract the 40 miles so far. And that will tell us how many he has not completed. When we set up our equal fraction, we would want number not complete over the total equal to the percent not complete over 100. Our number not complete is 85. Our total is 125. And that's going to end up giving us our percent not complete. We again need to simplify our 85 over 125 by dividing both of these numbers by 5. 85 divided by 5 is 17. 125 divided by 5 is 25. "25 goes into 100 4 times, so we would find our answer by multiplying 17 times 4 and getting 68% of the trip is not complete. For our final problem, it says Rhea spent a total of 15 hours on her homework in a week. She spent 9 of the hours doing reading homework. What percent of the time was not spent on reading homework? This time, we are looking for the percent not spent on reading. Reading back into the problem, we have the total number of hours. And we also have the number of hours that she did spend on reading. So once again, we have to find the number of hours not spent on reading by taking our total, subtracting the number of hours spent on reading to get the number of hours not reading. When we set up our equal fractions, it's number not reading over total equals the percent not reading over 100. Not reading is 6. The total is 15. Once again, we'll need to simplify our 6 over 15. Both can be divided by 3 to get us 2/5. Five goes into 100 20 times. So 2 times 20 will get us our answer of 40% not spent on reading. Now you may complete the practice in your play posit.